Have you ever noticed how much of your day is spent worrying about things you cannot control? You worry about what people think of you. You worry about the future. You worry about mistakes you made years ago. You worry about whether life will go according to your plans. Yet, despite all this worrying, very little actually changes. Thousands of years ago, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught a simple idea that has helped people find peace through wars, hardships, failures, and uncertainty. He said, "Some things are within our control, and some things are not." At first, this sounds obvious. But if you truly understand it, it can transform your entire life. Imagine you plant a seed. You can water it, you can protect it, you can provide good soil and sunlight, but you cannot force it to grow overnight. Growth is not entirely under your control. The same is true for almost everything in life. You can prepare for an exam, but you cannot control every question on the paper. You can work hard at your job, but you cannot control every decision your employer makes. You can be kind to others, but you cannot control how they respond. Many people spend their lives fighting reality. They become frustrated because the world refuses to obey their expectations. They want everyone to agree with them. They want every plan to succeed. They want life to be predictable. But life has never worked that way. Storms come, people leave, markets crash, accidents happen, unexpected opportunities appear. The Stoics believed that suffering often comes not from events themselves, but from our resistance to them. Consider two people facing the same setback. One person becomes angry, complains endlessly, how to restart, and blames everyone around them. The other accepts what happened and immediately fighting reality. What can I do now? Acknowledge mistakes without self-hate. The event is the same. This is your current chapter. The difference is not where they place their attention. 2. Detach from the past. On what is beyond control. Let go of grudges and regrets. The other focuses on what remains reminders within control. That trigger old pain. This shift changes yourself so you can move forward. Think about criticism. 3. Someone says something negative about you. Define the kind of life you'd be proud of. You cannot control their thoughts. Non-negotiables. You cannot reach into their mind and change their opinion. If you follow these steps, help you to restart again. Will you let their words ruin your day? Or will you calmly examine whether the criticism is useful? If it is true, learn from it. If it is false, let it pass. Either way, your peace remains intact. This principle also applies to failure. Many people fear failure because they believe success is entirely within their control. But success depends on many factors: timing, circumstances, luck, other people. What is truly yours is effort. The Stoics taught that your responsibility is not to guarantee outcomes. Your responsibility is to act with wisdom, courage, discipline, and integrity. If you do that, you have already succeeded in the most important sense. Another area where people struggle is the future. The mind constantly imagines disasters that have not happened. What if I fail? What if things go wrong? What if people reject me? The future exists only in imagination. The present moment is where action happens. You cannot control tomorrow, but you can control what you do today. Every minute spent worrying about the future is a minute taken away from improving the present. This does not mean you should never plan. Planning is useful. Obsessing is not. Plan carefully, then act, then accept whatever result comes. Because worrying after preparation adds nothing except stress. Perhaps the hardest thing to accept is that we cannot control other people. You cannot force someone to love you. You cannot force someone to respect you. You cannot force someone to understand you. Many relationships become painful because people try to control what can never be controlled. Instead of trying to change others, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Your character is your responsibility. Their choices are theirs. The more you accept this, the lighter life becomes. Acceptance is not weakness. It is wisdom. A sailor cannot control the wind, but a skilled sailor adjusts the sails. The Stoics never taught passivity. They taught adaptation. Do what you can. Accept what you cannot. and move forward with dignity. Every challenge in life becomes easier when you ask a simple question. What part of this situation is actually under my control? Your attitude? Yes. Your effort? Yes. Your decisions? Yes. Other people's opinions? No. The past? No. The weather? No. The economy? No. Focus on what belongs to you. Release what does not. This is not just a philosophy. It is a practical way to live, because when you stop fighting reality, you free your energy for meaningful action. You become calmer, stronger, more resilient, and surprisingly, more effective. The next time life feels overwhelming, remember the lesson of Epictetus. Some things are within your control, some things are not. Know the difference. Invest your energy wisely, and you will discover a kind of freedom that no external circumstance can take away. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Epictetus. Focus on what you can control. Let go of the rest.